So why are we so excited? Because we get to play with our Porsche again. We're in unsuspecting town in Ontario. These guys actually make steel panels for these cars. I can't wait to see how that works. Let's take you with us. Buckle up, Buttercup. This is our son Calvin.
Hi, who's this?
Alex.
My nephew, my cousin, and our good friend that came all the way from Norway.
All right, Alex.
What's this?
That's Gus.
Typically what?
That's why we're here at Toronto. We're getting the history. They started out as beef farmers, you said?
Yeah, beef farmers, and then we had the slaughterhouse.
Street here.
Hi there.
How you doing?
So this is, I don't know, but you want to talk for a little bit?
100%. What am I talking about? Like how we do it, what we do, or
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah, the hows, the whys, the whats.
okay?
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Tell us about that.
And the front nose, all that happens on this bench or this
Wow.
plate. Yeah.
This is much cleaner finish than ours.
The first one you built will be rough and dirty.
It will
Build
be
another,
rough
you'll
and
get one of these.
Yeah, maybe you want
When I
to
build
find out
She's,
those are small.
she's the one that needs a bumper.
Take those. I'm going to grab Josh, our shop manager, and he's going to help us out.
this is where we should have had the mics on.
Nope, that's fine. We can write things underneath. Does this blow your mind or what? So apparently, this is how fast they work around here. You said you wanted Speedster doors. Now you're going to start stamping them.
What is it that you just made?
I might lose my job. I'm going to get on here steady. This guy got
I see.
Yeah, this way. Oh, that's like
Art?
geometric thumbs up. It's for the city of Guelph art. Or maybe it's supposed to be.
That's cool.
There we go.
Here,
Right.
It's actually an interpretation of our day.
look at, I just stuck my arm
Hey,
through
give me a, remember to like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, remember to like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. So these seats are.
These
new
are
old
actually
stock?
a competitors.
Okay.
So actually, we were.
So you're gonna sell me those cheap?
No, I'll sell you the other ones cheaper. These ones.
I love it.
We just acquire at swap meets. So we have a T1 Speedster scanned, and there's also a T2 Speedster, and then there's a T5, and then the T6 is what you have.
Yeah.
So Porsche was like well known for
Making changes.
making changes whenever they want, and then also using up old panels on new builds. So something like this cut off the car.
Right. But you make that part now. So
Yeah, so now we make that piece.
So that part's.
It's really, we don't really need to hold on to it anymore. We got further than this. This was one of our first
Yeah.
tries. We did sell an aluminum hood to somebody.
55 to 59.
Yes.
A and B kind of thing.
Actually, so the pre-A's had the same hood as an A, so it would be 1951 to 59.
Yeah. In our world, that registers a car. How many of those were built in 52?
1952.
What was the first year? 49?
49, 50, and that was the Gamoon.
Yeah.
And there was like 52 or 3 of those. I don't know how many of those exist right now.
I love this.
I'll tell you that one you sold us went together like
It was good.
Great.
so
Yeah, it was
nice to
really
work
good.
with.
And considering I'm a complete novice doing it, and with him, it was just.
Well, that's something we can wrap our heads around, isn't it, Cal?
I'd have that done in a day.
Right? Awesome. Can you use those very much? Look at that. So is this new old stock or is somebody remaking these?
That's, I wouldn't call this new old because it's used, right? I'll call it OEM shit.
So it's refurbished used stuff.
Yeah.
This
Oh
is
man, is this cool.
Yeah, no, I'm, wow. I don't think this is in your parts catalog either.
Maybe not in the catalog.
Okay.
Because we need one of those.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you for taking the time.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
This is awesome.
Unbelievable. Like in right here in Canada, that's why I'm just like flabbergasted. Well, but it's still, but we have some patriotism towards it. Oh, there we go.
This one is actually in New Mexico.
Back when it was still somewhat recorded.
Yeah. Somebody can get in there if they want
Yeah.
to.
Oh, I'm totally good.
It's a little dirty.
That's okay. I don't mind. Mimi. I have to put my driving glasses on. Now I'm in style.
Okay, so here's what's happening. We got together with Peter and we said, we're going to be at your factory to see how things work. He asked us, what do you still left that you need for the car? I said, the next project I want to work on is the bumpers and the bumper fitment, because we are going to customize them. But I want these dies. Watch this. It looks like Teresa's going to get to make her own bumper.
This is it? I just have to push a button? I have to weld and move things. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now, Peter, there's a left and a right to this, right?
Yeah, so this
different
two
dies.
stamps the one piece, and then we'll trim it to a left and a right. Grab that.
I can only take one out. I can't reach the other side.
They fit the way I want them to fit.
I have my own bumper.
You got to put your name on it.
I'm going to sign my signature on the inside of the bumper.
You're not done. You need 2.
I know.
Get back to work.
Okay.
That's you. Oh, yeah.
That is so cool. I made my own bumpers. Okay, so remember what I was saying when I was looking up not like it was an IKEA instruction book, but I was noticing,
here we are.
see, we put this piece on over top of this, not the other way.
So this is the way it's supposed to be done. We discussed that in the video.
Yeah, yeah.
I just wanted it smooth.
Yeah.
Because in case I
Yeah,
want
and
to
then
paint
we cleaned it all up. It looks really good.
Super. So this one's ready to sell, or you're?
This one was actually kind of a reference vehicle, so you see all our sheen screws. They are holding the outer skin on, so we can remove it if we need.
That's fantastic. Oh, I see. So when you go to shows, if somebody wants to see it,
Yes.
physically show them your workmanship.
Yes.
These guys like all the same junk we like. How awesome is that?
Whoa.
This thing is bad to the bone.
This is awesome.
That is some kind of good looking though.
If this was JF and I, we'd be doing this on the weekends and in our spare time.
No, you'd be paying us to work on it.
The front fenders and the rear fenders are all handmade. Oh, that? No, there's just
Next, Rucking Yard.
Own your.
Ready?
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Now for a tour of the old junk. So is this stuff that can be bought?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I want.
One day we'll just delete it all. So what do you do with this?
This actually has a different chassis. So, this one is on the back burner.
And in your world, is it $350 to restore that?
Like 350,000? I don't think it's quite that much.
I'm sure getting educated weekly almost on how much things go up. I can't.
Well, that's crazy. I think the U.S. people are paying a lot more money for restorations. They're paying like sometimes $150 an hour.
I'm
US.
talking more the cost,
Yeah.
like the in-house cost of doing it has gone up so much that it's hard to keep up.
Yeah, like labor, materials, everything has gone up in price. It probably costs a shop $200,000 to restore something like this, like $100,000 in metalwork, and then maybe $50K in paint, and man, maybe another $100K in engine.
Just a factory seat?
Buy the best car you can.
That's
what
right.
you did.
That's right. Exactly.
That's exactly what you did.
Yeah, that was the best we could do.
Moment, buy the car you can afford. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the best we could do.
That's right.
I think it wasn't bad.
Oh, your car, we got lucky. Just
We-
never mind.
yeah,
That was luck.
like,
This
that
is what
was-
people start with.
I know, like
That would have been another year and a half of my life.
what
dedicated to that
I've
car.
watched on YouTube of where people start with a lot of the cars, and then they're acid bathing them, and then they take all the paint comes off, and they're just all rusted.
I'm like, oh my god,
And
you're
I'm
going to
like,
restore one car in
we've-
your whole lifetime. 'Cause that is crazy.
we lucked out.
Time to grab your parts.
I was
hit
ready
the
to
road.
say. I was gonna say I'm ready to get my bumpers and
Okay.
get my
No
few more
problem,
pieces of
let's
my parts. And
Do you want a nose clip? Are you gonna?
And that one is definitely $2.
the fact that I can actually say these bumpers. Yeah, I stamped those. I made those.
Yeah.
I made those. You realize that I'm like that car is gonna like be buried with me.
Weld or even though it's adding material.
Yeah. And the speedster seats are over there on that.
Let's go check them out. Yeah. So what do we learn in a day like this? Teresa, I'm thinking I learned that fixing rust on junky old cars is almost an impossible feat unless you have great components.
Yeah.
I'm also learning that if you've got a really, really bad car, this is an amazing solution.
I actually, and what I've learned from it is, I think you would actually save money. It sounds crazy because when you go to the website, you're like, that's that much for that part or whatever.
She does the billing. She would know.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're gonna go to build this on your own, this is the way to do it.
And what did we say earlier?
Buying time.
You're buying time. You could be up to 5-6 years ahead if you're just a hobbyist trying to repair rust.
Yeah.
But beyond that, we've been using the components. They
Yeah.
fit good.
Yeah.
They're making our restoration process much more efficient.
And
And you got to make some parts today.
I know. I'm super inspired to go home and start working on the car.
All right.
Let's get through this car show and let's go home and start working on the car.
That sounds perfect.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys
All right.
so much.
Nice.
Thank you. And we've been doing handshakes. I'm not.
Yeah, this is just
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Sometimes you guys get to stand back and not realize how much you're changing the industry.
It's